Sally loved Halloween. She loved spooky stories, and she loved her cat, Mr. Whiskers. Mr. Whiskers was black as night. He had bright green eyes. Sally thought he might be a tiny panther. Sally lived in a small town. The town was near a dark forest. The forest was spooky, especially at night. People in town talked about the Midnight Doughnut Thief. They said the thief lived in the forest. He came out at night. He only stole one thing, donuts. Some people said he was a bear. Others said he was a goblin. Sally thought the thief sounded funny. She wanted to meet him. She thought maybe they could share a donut. One night, Sally was hungry. She snuck to the kitchen. She wanted a donut. Her mom had bought a big box that day. They were pumpkin spice, Sally's favorite. She opened the box. It was empty. Then Sally heard a giggle. It came from the window. A pair of glowing eyes peered at her. Sally wasn't scared. She peeked out the window. There he was, the doughnut thief. He was small and furry. He had big ears and a long tail. He looked like a cat?
You ate all the donuts!
Sally whispered. The thief giggled again. He held up a finger. He was wearing a tiny chef's hat.
Wanna help me scare your friends?
He whispered back. Sally smiled. Sally, it's a deal! It was Halloween night. Sally was having a sleepover. Her friends were telling spooky stories. They were eating popcorn and candy.
This one time I heard a noise in my attic.
Oh, come on, Megan, not another attic story.
Shh, I want to hear it.
Sally smiled. She knew the thief was outside. They had made a plan.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Suddenly, the lights went out. The room was pitch black.
Ugh, what's happening?
The girls screamed. A giggle echoed in the darkness. Something soft brushed against their legs.
What was that?
I don't know, but it's creeping me out.
Then the lights flickered back on. The girls gasped. Standing in the middle of the room was a cat?
Wait, is that?
It was Mr. Whiskers, but on his head was a tiny chef's hat.
Oh my gosh, look at him.
Haha, no way.
The girls stared. Then they started to laugh. They knew it was a prank, but it was a good one.
Best sleepover ever.
Section 7, Doughnuts and Disguises. Sally went to the kitchen. She found a plate of donuts. Beside them was a note. Good one, your furry friend. Sally smiled. She knew it was the doughnut thief. He was a master of disguise.
Gotcha. Enjoy the donuts, my friends.
Sally and her friends ate donuts. They laughed and told stories. It was the best Halloween ever. Section 8, a yearly tradition. From that night on, Sally and the doughnut thief were friends. Every Halloween, he would help her scare her friends. They would come up with the best pranks.
Remember the cobwebs in the bathroom? That was a classic.
One year, they filled the bathroom with cobwebs. Another year, they replaced all the candy with Brussels sprouts. Section 9, Friends from Beyond. Sally learned that the thief wasn't scary. He was just a little lonely. He loved donuts. He loved making people laugh.
I never had a friend like you before, Sally.
Sally was happy to be his friend. She even started leaving him donuts in the backyard. Sometimes she would see him. He would wave to her from the edge of the forest. Section 10, The Spirit of Halloween. Sally realized that Halloween wasn't just about being scared. It was about having fun. It was about friendship. And sometimes, it was about sharing donuts with a mischievous creature from the woods.
Until next Halloween, Sally.
The end.